Silk Road, an important lesson of class 11th CBSE English Core. This is written by Nick Middleton. This is actually in the form of a travelogue. This travel is up to Mount Kailash. Let's talk about main characters of the lesson. Number 1, Nick Middleton. He is a geography professor on the visit of Mount Kailash to complete the Kora. Kora is a process. You can call it a challenge and a ritual also, which includes walking around the mountain. He is the narrator of the lesson, Nick Middleton. The second character, Saturn. He is a local guy, the driver of the car. Daniel. He is also a local guy and the helper in this mission. Norbu. This is the another important character who appears at the latter part of this travelogue. He is a teacher in Chinese Academy of Social Science. He is basically a Tibetan. Now let's talk about the places mentioned in the lesson. The first place, Kailash Mansarovar. Kailash, the mountain is located near Lake Mansarovar and Lake Rakshasthal, close to the source of some of the longest Asian rivers, the Indus, the Satluj, the Brahmaputra, and the Karnali, also known as Ghagra, a tributary of the Ganges in India. Mount Kailash is considered to be sacred in religions Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism. Second place, Shangtang. This is a small town in the way to the journey to Mount Kailash. Hor. It also is a small town in the way. Darshan. This also is a small town in the way. Silk Road, the road which connects Asia to Europe. This road was famous for trade of silk, but now this road has become of vital importance to China to export his plastic to rest of the world. Main parts of the lesson. Number 1, the writer's purpose of journey to visit Kailash Mansarovar. This travelogue starts with the writer's intention to visit Kailash Mansarovar. We are shown how he prepares for that trip. Number 2, his journey up to Hor. In this part, you will be finding what hardships, what problems did he face up to Hor. Hor is a beautiful place situated at the shore of Mansarovar Lake. The writer in Darshan, this again is the name of a town, and the writer again had to face certain problems there. The writer's purpose of journey to visit Kailash is to complete the Kora. And Kora is the name of the process walking around the mountain. You can call it a challenge and a ritual also. His journey up to Hor. Hardships faced by the narrator. Number 1, sharp turns. Even hairpin turns in the way, very difficult to drive. But Saturn, his driver, very expert, so he could manage the things. Number 2, low air pressure, which caused him to breathe badly, especially the narrator. Number 3, snowfall and the snow on the roads, very hard to judge the depth of the snow. The slippery icy top, which could be very dangerous. It was very difficult to drive. Again, all credit to Saturn, who was very expert. Number 4, his realization that the Lake Mansarovar and other natural landscapes were not as pious as those used to be narrated in books. Number 5, had to face Tibetan mastiffs, huge black dogs, very ferocious. Number 6, Hole, which is situated at the shore of Mansarovar, but for writer it was a very grim and miserable place because no vegetation was there. Mansarovar, the center of oath for Hindus and Buddhists, the source of 4 great Indian rivers, the Indus, the Ganges, the Satluj and the Brahmaputra. Next part, the writer in Darshan. Darshan, another town in the way. The writer reached to Darshan from Hor. Again, lack of oxygen, difficult to breathe, very cold, severe breathing problem, could not sleep whole the night because of the fear of death. Number 3, taken to Darshan Medical College by Satan, a Tibetan, the doctor prescribed him some medicines. After medicines, he felt really well. Lack of visitors in Darshan because very early time of the season was this. No one there to accompany him to complete Khora who knew English. This was another problem he was facing. Look at the spelling of Darshan. The correct spelling is given at the main heading Darchen. Finally, he meets Norby, a Tibetan, working in Chinese Academy of Social Science, wrote many things about Khora but never did Khora. Norbu, willing to do Khora. So the writer found a companion who will be with him to do Khora and who knew English. The writer very happy as he found Norbu, the English speaking companion who will do Khora with him. Important questions from the lesson. Question number 1. What was the writer's purpose to visit Kailash? Question number 2. What hardships did the writer face on the way of Hor? Question number 3. What problems did the writer face in Darshan? Question number 4. Why has the article been titled Silk Road? Question number 5. Why were Tibetan mastiffs popular in China's imperial courts? Question number 6. Why was the writer disappointed with Hor? Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and share the video. Subscribe my channel DK English Pathshala. Thank you.